you're good then to just.
Woo! What up, guys? Welcome to another vlog. This one I am gonna do something a bit different. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm filming on something different. This is my brother's camera. So thank you, Phil, for lending this. It's bloody heavy, guys. Anyways, today's vlog, I'm just gonna kind of give a recap of who I am, where I've been, just a bit of my journey, just so you can get a bit of insight into it, and things I've learned along the way. Yeah, just kind of really want to share that. So anyways, let's get that rolling. Alright, guys, so little intro for, again, I don't know who subscribed to my channel. I know a few of you are. I know quite a few of you might know my story, so this is probably more so for those who are interested and don't know it. So Luke, myself, I was born in Toronto, Canada. Beautiful spot. And I think I was 3 years old. We, as a family, my family and I, we moved to Portugal, to a place called Faro. So Faro, that's just in the south of Portugal. It's in the Algarve. We're down in the Algarve for about, I want to say, 8 years. And then after 8 years, we moved again as a family up to Cascais, which is just west of Lisbon. Beautiful beach town, great for surfing, just amazing. My heart belongs to Portugal. I love it there. I miss it so much. In Portugal, I grew up playing football, played from the age of 5, and it was a huge part of my life. That's what got me a bunch of social acceptance at school. It's what made me popular. I felt like that was my identity. That was who I was. I always identified myself as a footballer, and knowing what I know now wasn't probably the best thing to do, because as soon as something like that gets taken away from you, you kind of lose that identity, and then you're left there questioning, who am I? After those 15 years, that's when I went to university in a place called Southampton. Can't say it's my favorite place, but I did meet some fantastic people. I loved my experience there. I went for an undergrad degree in applied sports science, and that's kind of the career pathway I've taken. So it was a hard 3 years. It was my first experience of being away from home. I grew a ton in that time. Yeah, and at my time there, I was also playing football at uni. That's where I kind of fell out of love with football, and I just remember always wanting to leave. I couldn't wait till it was over, because in my head I knew I was going to either go back to Portugal, or in this case, Canada. Only my last year did I actually decide to take it all in, embrace it, because you're not going to get to be in this situation ever again. So just take it for what it is. So fast forward again, after those 3 years in Southampton, I decided to move back to Toronto. I was born here, hadn't really lived here, although I'd come in the summers, and it was just, I don't know, the city life, it was just something that really attracted me, and I was like, you know what, that's going to be something new, I want to go do that, because if I go back to Portugal, I know I've known it, I've been there, Portugal's more of a place where I want to go retire. Yeah, so I think moving back to Canada was the right move. I have this tendency of, I don't like being comfortable in one spot. I always feel the need to move, and my last years have always been bouncing, living out of the suitcase, moving from one place to the other. I'm starting to think I feel too comfortable. Like, keep in mind, things also weren't working out career-wise for myself, so It's probably an excuse I was using too to jump onto the next thing. I'd been applying to so many jobs, and I actually got accepted for this role all the way out in Singapore on the other side of the globe. So that was interesting. That was an opportunity. I started to sniff around and look at the lifestyle there, and I was like, okay, that's something cool. Singapore, one of the probably the best countries to live in. So off I went, accepted the job, went out to Singapore, and little did I know that things did not fall through. Thinking, right, things in the last years just haven't been working for me. What is wrong? What is up? Next thing I know I'm doing, I accepted my master's program that I had applied to a couple of months prior to that. I accepted that and moved back to Toronto. Got back in an internship, which helped me a year later get into the role I'm currently doing right now. Just kind of looking back on it, it was failure after failure. Nothing was working out, but it's led me to where I am right now. And it's back in Toronto. Probably, I've got my home base. For the first time, I feel settled. And I've never had that in the past. I think that's something I've really needed. Yeah, guys, so I think the whole point of what I'm trying to get to with all this, besides from kind of showing you what I've done and where I'm at, where I've ended up, now that I'm in the situation I am now, comfortable, I've matured a lot from those experiences over the year, it's kind of become clear to me that I was never living in the present. I was always wanting to go on to the next thing. I kept thinking, oh, when I move to England and leave Portugal, I'm going to be happy then. When I got to England, it turned into, oh, I can't wait till I go to Canada and finish my uni because I'm going to be happy there. Then when I came to Canada, I was like, oh, I have to go to Singapore. Singapore, I'm going to be happy over there. Went to Singapore, and then it turned into, oh, I have to go back to Toronto. Things aren't working out here. I'm going to be happy over there. Then fast forward a year after that, I got hired, got my job. Oh, I thought to myself, I'm going to be getting paid. I'm going to have money. I'm going to be happy then. Fast forward again, I'm here making money, and I still have that empty feeling inside. And I think it's kind of obvious that money is not the answer, and kind of just accepting and being in the present and accepting your whole current situation and embracing it, and actually looking at the things and realizing how bloody lucky I am to have had all those experiences and have grown from it. That's kind of what I wanted to share with you guys. That is this week's vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. And again, if you haven't, like, subscribe, comment, just interact, get involved, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye-bye.